Everybody, thanks for tuning in to Joe and Zach Survival. So, I made an upgrade. I did the clutch in that F-150 and I ended up selling it, and I put the money against this one, and then I also ended up getting a camper. So I guess we'll start with the truck. I'll show you guys. This is a 2000 Chevy Tahoe. Has a little bit higher miles on it, over 200,000, but it runs and drives really nice. And it's like the luxury package of the day. So it has leather seats, leather heated seats, sunroof, moonroof, you know, third row seating back there, and it's all leather all the way back. V8, so it pulls this thing really easily. And yeah, he put some different rims on there too. Has a rack on top for canoes, which I plan on using. But yeah, works real nice. And then we have our Coachman camper. This is a 1981. I'd actually picked this up for $500. So I'll flip around and show you. Let's see, I got a propane tank on there. Then they have the battery. The person before me just put a regular plug on the end, so all the trailer lights work, but the electric brakes don't. So I hope to switch it back to the 7 plug or 9-way plug, so that those brakes will work. I'll have to get the trailer brake controller in the vehicle, but it'll help when I go to stop. Crank up from the front here, and then you put the bars underneath. I'll come on in. Like I said, it's 1981, so the plaid cushions and beds and stuff like that are a little outdated, but for $500 it's not bad, huh? And I really like this because it's completely self-contained. You can plug in to like a shoreline or whatever you want to call it, but that'll only run the converter box. Everything else is completely on its own, good to go. We got the sink here, and the cool thing about that is if you untwist this, you can pump it. And there's, I think, a 5 or a 10 gallon storage tank underneath that seat right there. And it also you're able to hook this up just to a regular water hose, so you'll have pressurized water. But I thought that was really cool. Your fridge isn't even a fridge, it's an ice box. So you put your ice on the shelf there, and there's a tube that goes down through the floor. And as the ice melts, it just drips down, and this keeps it nice and cold. So it's the same thing as like a, cooler or something, but it's just like a fridge. 3-burner cooktop, all of them work, no problems there. And the furnace, which also works, I just had it going actually, so it's hot. But yeah, this furnace works too. And the little fan right here for the furnace that pushes the air out, it doesn't need electric. When this gets hot, it just heats right up and it starts to blow hot air out. Pretty cool, huh? We have our couch here, and this bottom piece slides out. You can see the rail, it slides right out, and this turns into a bed. And we have the bed on the back. We have the dining area, which the table sits down on those rails, and it is also a bed. And then we have the bed on the front. You can take the table off, and you can put it over here. So if you're sitting on the couch, you can have like a computer or whatever you want to put on there. Like a desk, I guess you could say. And it also comes off and hooks up on the front right here. So That's kind of nifty too. The one thing that it didn't come with was the awning that goes on the top. So it didn't come with that, but everything else works and came with it. It came with the step on the outside, which hooks on there. 4 of those jacks. Well, 2 car jacks and then 2 actual like RV jacks or whatever you want to call them. And then the spare tire, which holds air. All the tires hold air. Ooh, I gotta show you guys the coolest thing too. Lift these up. This is one of the coolest things in here. Bet you haven't seen one like this. Look at that. Got bandages, cold pack, iPads, alcohol swabs. Look at that, all still in the original plastic packaging. I'm not going to open this up. Look at that. That's just the coolest thing. Wow, I can't believe no one's opened this, but yeah, they're all unopened. It's just the coolest thing. You don't see stuff like this very often. So I'm just keeping this in here for looks. But I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Ugh. There you go. But yeah, so this is the $500 camper. So I got 4 jacks, you know, everything is fine. It does have, there's one little rip, you can kind of see it right there in the corner. There's one rip there. We got one rip up there in that little seam, which I can fix that. There's one rip right there. Everything else works. And we've got a patch right here in the back, but my dad noticed this today. He noticed that the color is different on the corner here. So someone actually brought this in and had this all restitched, not only on the back end but also on the front. And I opened this thing up all the way and she's just about perfect. So yeah, all the brake lights work and everything. So yeah, I thought this was like a pretty good buy for $500. It was quite the deal. Right, Sam? Yep. Alright. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I'm sure you'll be seeing more of this combo in the future.